traffic monitor has just got a real quick message.
Traffic monitor, the next thing you'll be calling me a shepherd. Hey, first of all, I want to acknowledge all the speakers who have already spoken, because from their own point of view, what they say is totally valid. My perspective on it is a bit broader, shall we say, or closer to home. And I've made some notes here. All right, how's that? Can you all hear me out there? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right. Well, first of all, what's going on in the world with Monsanto? Like somebody said that they are just symptoms of the bigger picture. Well, the bigger picture is what we've got is a whole lot of victims and a whole lot of abusers. And us, we are the victims if we take it on board. That's the victim conscious. We think we are victims. We are not victims. We give our power away. And the challenge is for us to reclaim our power and say no. Then it's not waffling on an out there basis. It's close to home. Close to home. What's the situation? Right where we are. And I had the idea of starting up one. I've web pages, or computers and me don't mix, but I'm trying to inspire somebody to start up a web page entitled the RSI, which is the respect for the sovereignty of the individual. They talk about the sovereignty of the country, but it's the sovereignty of the individual, each individual. See, if we say no, then they'll ignore us. Well, all right, then there are other ways. All right, I'll just elaborate there. I've made a few notes here. In everyday life, the way to deal with an everyday life is with bureaucrats that you have problems with. Then it's a matter of standing in your own power, not saying yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir. That's not that state of affairs. And there are so in everyday life, when you're dealing with bureaucrats, you do the interview, not them. Things like when you do it, you ask what is their name and title, and what wisdom is the authority. Is their authority based on? And there are a few lines here. It's discernment that we want. Discernment, not judgment. Judgment leads nowhere. Victims require abusers. Abusers require victims. We've got to get out of that cycle and stand in our own power. And there are some other lines here to use with authorities when you have dealings with them. And one is, you are public servants and I am the public. Your role is to serve me, not me serve you. Another line is, your job is to see us through, not to see through us. Or another line is, thank you. If you just ask the bureaucrat, look, if you were in my position, how would you handle this, knowing what you know, and draw them out and stand in your own power, and then they're more likely to cooperate. Another one is, put me in touch with who actually makes decisions, not somebody who just obeys rules. Who is your superior? What is their name, title, and who are they answerable to? New Zealanders? Because that's their job, they are public servants. But even so, it's not criticising them, it is a matter of each of us standing in our own power and taking our own control. Respect for the sovereignty of the individual. The personal sovereignty, and it's our personal sovereignty. If we had that, look at how they totally override us. Whereas if we took a stand saying, it's beyond rights, it is our personal sovereignty, and they claim to serve us, and we let them tell us what to do. So that's the basic point of which I want to make. The solution to the new world is up to you and me, each of us as the individual that we are. Each of us creates the new world. That's not out there and, oh, please do this. It's a matter of this is the story. All right, so it's definitely...